The Confident Heart, From Fear to Love. Chapter 11. Transforming the Longing. A deep, aching longing can feel like the most bitter reminder of our incompleteness. We may experience it as an empty void, an intense pull towards someone or something that we believe will finally make us feel whole. But what if this very feeling of lack were not a flaw, but a feature, your soul's most precise guidance system towards inner union? Longing is not the universe telling you that you are broken. It is your heart pointing towards the hidden parts of yourself that are ready to be remembered, reclaimed, and embodied. This is powerfully evident in our attraction to others. The intense pull we feel towards a potential partner is rarely just about them. It reflects back disowned qualities, hidden strengths, or forgotten parts of our soul, asking to be integrated. You are not drawn to their light because you lack it, but because you possess it within you too, and your soul is using the attraction as a trigger to awaken it. This reframes the purpose of our relationships. A true partner is not a substitute for our wholeness. Rather, they are a loving witness and source of encouragement to help us claim it. This is why spending time apart consciously is so valuable. It allows the productive ache of longing to resurface. This is an invitation to continue our individual journey of self-discovery, ensuring that we come together as two complete beings, not two dependent halves. In order to honor this precious signal, we must first stop numbing it. Our immediate impulse may be to cope by filling the void with food, substances, activities, or the temporary validation of social media. However, these distractions are like pressing the snooze button on our soul's alarm clock. The pain of longing is not something to be cured or silenced. It is a potent, sacred energy that, when faced with courage, contains the exact frequency required for our next growth step. It is the raw material of our transformation. When a wave of longing arises, whether during a moment of silence, in the middle of an activity, or as a sudden tearful pang, we learn to welcome it. Rather than tensing against it or seeking a distraction, we pause. We allow ourselves to sit with these longing energies and let them move through us without seeking a logical explanation. This alchemical process takes place in the heart and throughout the body. If you wish, place a hand on your heart with sincere curiosity. Silently invite the longing in. Hello, my teacher. What are you here to show me? Don't strain for a logical answer. Asking the question is an act of opening. It is a way of shifting your inner stance from resistance to receptive curiosity. The answer may come later, perhaps as a sudden insight or creative idea, or simply as a softening of the pain itself. The goal here is simply to trust the process. From this place of openness, you can practice heart-centered breathing as part of the transformation process. Focus all your attention on the sensation of longing in your body. Perhaps you feel a void or a swirling whirlwind in your stomach, or the desire for a hug. Place your hands on a part of your body that feels good. You may also want to caress yourself, to give yourself the love you long for. Now breathe normally and direct your breath to this feeling. Imagine how your inhalation gently expands the space around this feeling, allowing it to grow stronger and wider. As you exhale, you can imagine that you are radiating the quality or feeling you long for into the world. In this sacred space, a profound shift occurs. You are no longer a separate self seeking an external source to fulfill you. Through breathing and holding yourself in this way, you are actively becoming what you seek. Rather than searching for love from another, you are practicing being love. Instead of reaching the ocean from the mountain, you discover the part of yourself that is already the flowing waters of the sea. Your longing becomes the driving force that pushes you towards embodied unity. This transformative work with our longing rewires our experience of reality at a deep level. Longing emerges from the dance of polarities, the perceived separation between the self and the other, between strength and vulnerability, between the mountain on which we stand and the ocean which we desire. We perceive ourselves as one half of a pair of opposites, perpetually drawn to the other. Magic happens when we stop trying to reach the opposite pole and instead become the bridge between the two. By embracing the sense of lack and breathing in the sense of wholeness, we perform an inner alchemy. We are no longer identified with just one end of the spectrum. We become the conscious vessel that contains both. This integrated state is the third power, the living trinity. It is a harmonious resolution in which two opposing energies give birth to a new, transcendent quality, conscious wholeness. Step by step, living from a place of wholeness becomes your new normal. Your perception shifts from a world of separation and struggle to a unified field of creative potential. You no longer enter relationships based on need, but from a place of abundance. Partnerships become a sacred dance between two already whole beings who celebrate their individuality while co-creating something greater than themselves. The exhausting search for external validation or a missing piece simply falls away, replaced by the quiet, unshakable joy of being exactly who you are.